Let's take a look at this Lee Sin version. Let's do this. Interesting.
Enter, traveler. Act him good. Got a surprise for him.
Whoa. No way. No. You do not block here. Yeah. Let it all in.
Force is meaningless without skill.
Hey, sorry we just got into the games today, guys. I was, if I had more time, you know, I was gonna do like a whole preamble, like a recap kind of thing.
I'll buy us some time. Conflict is all in the mind. I'll see this through. Hello. Hello.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat. Bye.
I will not hold back. Must enter your spirit.
It would appear that we've got a window, boys. Whee! Just triple checking. We really can't do shit against this. Red can't be necessary over blue. There's no way.
Never lost a fair game or played one. Blue as the serpentine.
That's a fucking draw. Give it to me. Ah. So his deck has no way of actually removing threats except for Lee Sin, right? The entire idea here is like the way his deck deals with things is it palms them and stuns them and doesn't let them attack. TF doesn't need to attack. The only thing is we need to be able to flip TM on a cycle of a 2-turn clock before his Lee Sin can attack it again, which means we need to like bank full mana on a turn where like we TF right after his attack, right? We have to basically just go off on TF in one big ass turn. You know, I'll fucking take it. We couldn't have TF'd any earlier than that. That's a sick draw, by the way.
I will not hold back. Treasures of the ages for a price.
Oh, yeah. Oh, give it up. So good. Not this draw. I don't know. Just kind of like this discount in general is kind of neat. Man, Nab, what a fun mechanic. Why do people say this isn't fun? I'm having so much fun.
Now this game's heating up.
I taste purple. Yay.
what?
I'm basically 1/8 gay.
Equals.
I mean, I don't really need anything to actually like end this turn, right?
Eyes open.
His version of Lee Sin is very vulnerable to this. It's running like no will, no karma. He's all in on Lee Sin. This is why I don't like Lee Sin with Zenith Blade. It's just like super all in.
I'm a people person.
Are we gonna... Can we just lethal him this turn if I go for Serpent? It's so close actually, which is really funny. I can't, but I'm hilariously close. Is there anything I actually need Equinox for? Just a bit more damage. I think we're threatening him on a 2-turn clock anyway.
Accidental art.
Hold it, partner. Lady Luck is smiling.
If his option is Guiding Touch, doesn't do anything for the Tasty. We're turning on both Guiding and Pale by dragging Lee. Yeah, I don't think there's really any reason to drag Lee here at all. Can't think of one. So here's what he needs to do. He needs to open his attack turn with Bastion, with Hush. He needs to immediately Hush the TF on his first action, so that he stops all the, like, gold card is basically the one to stop. And then he has to hope we don't have, like, a double concussive Palm Deny hand. God, it's just like... Why wouldn't you play around this hand? Of course I have the double concussive Palm Deny hand.
I'll see this through.
Ooh, spooky.
Conflict is all in the mind. The dragon spirit awakens. Prepare yourself.
Oh, no Hush. No Hush is sad. I think we'll always be holding first, right?
Gotta trust your instincts.
So I think we do it exactly like this, so that we have enough mana for Rex plus Deny, if he's forcing it. I mean, I can't really do anything if we just submit it like this. Now he has to, like, Bastion, and then we can respond a bit more. So I can just deny his deny, right? I mean, it's Bastion or bust here, really. So because we knew we were gonna have to deny your palm when he replayed his card, the blue card didn't matter. The spell mana doesn't matter. We had to discount the Rex.
Excuse me.
It's fine. Because this is how we're ending the game. Whee! Bye, TF. You did well.
gives to those who listen. Breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, hello, Rex. I mean, why wouldn't we just Rex again here? Just do it again. Whee! Is there an out? Some ass pull out off of Behold? I'd have to be quite the fucking ass pull. Pale Cascade is a good start. Okay, alright. It's a good start. Whee! So I think we identified really well exactly what needed to happen in that matchup. When you look at like the first like 6 or 7 turns, it looks really, really weird, some of those passes that I did. When I played Salvage, that probably looks really weird. But I think I could not have possibly played TF any earlier than I did. I'm pretty sure. The Lee Sin Mirror. This is my fucking territory. This is my home. He's attacking evens, which means he has the mentor into Lee on 4. I do not have the attack on 4. I know what I'm gonna want from Sketcher based on the matchup. It's always Equinox and then Crescent. And I'm not actually gonna be able to play Sketcher later because I'm doing 3 and 4. I think I have to Sketcher now.
Spilled paint is just accidental.
That's the one awkward thing, where it gives literally both Equinox and Crescent. Because then in the hand states where he doesn't have Mentor, I want Crescent instead. But I think this version of the deck might have enough stuns to not care.
Speak, stars. Speak, I say. Mystical levitation requires concentration. Oh, floaty crystals. Loop-de-loop.
I think I have to Equinox first, because it's actually easy for him to like do a Pale Cascade block, honestly. I might be wrong though. I could have Equinoxed after, maybe it would have been a little bit better.
Extend your senses.
Can't really do anything about that though.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury. I will not hold back. I'll see this through. I will not hold back. Strike firm. Center your spirit. Conflict is all in the mind.
That's interesting that he palms there. He's running a 2-palm deck. Forcing out a palm there is kind of insanely huge. He's running 2 Palm, 0 Steel Tempest, 0 Will. It's so hard to palm there. That's like... He's running 2 defensive cards. And he just used one of them.
Speak, stars. Speak, I say.
Whoa.
Enter, traveler, and stop staring.
He's gonna have pretty few attacks to actually win this game.
I will not hold.
I mean, this version of the deck goes a lot later than his.
Conflict is all in the mind.
He's 4. He needs to do a leveled Lee attack on us next turn. But he can't. If he passes back now, then he won't have enough mana to do all 4 without pre-committing. Yeah, he realizes that he needs to give me reactivity.
I will not hold back. My lands need me. Prepare yourself.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
Conflict is all in the mind.
And leveling Lee first in this matchup seems so baity. I think leveling Lee slower is just better. Like, he's the one pre-committing into me. He's the one on the clock here. This is great. No, you play first. Burst passing on the attack token is like an exercise of futility. If you burst pass on your attack token in a situation where, I mean, what is he gonna do? Not attack me?
Conflict is all in the mind.
Yeah, get it all the way up to 8. Spend that mana. Do another burst pass. Yeah, send it back to me. Send it back to me. Skip this attack, dude. Let's go, man. You and me to round 10 together.
The enemy quivers with fear.
Ooh, kind of low on mana here, buddy.
As the dragon wills. Strike firm. Prepare yourself.
Ooh, Dragonling didn't get it in. I know that fucking feeling. I know that fucking feeling. That's rough, dude.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Sketcher can't really answer Karma.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle play.
I'd like to level Lee here. It's a little difficult to do, though.
Breathe in, breathe out.
He can't stop Lee very well.
I will not hold back. Our enemies cannot hide.
I think I'm actually fine to commit here, because I have enough defensive tools.
I fight with the dragon's fury. enter your spirit.
The thing is, we're not really, like, this is a really committal playing 4 spells like this, but his version, the fact that it has no wills and only one other palm, and he needs to kill me next turn, and he has one last Zenith Blade in his deck,
Enemy quivers with fear.
I feel like
Conflict is all in the mind.
makes it really... Ooh, that's the hush down. Wow, that fucking matters. Holy shit. No more playing around that, baby. Yeah, he has to, like, deny Dragon's Rage. That feels so good to me. That feels so insane that he has to deny Dragon's Rage. Like, deny down.
I'll see this through.
I guess deny didn't matter because we have Karma anyway. But, I mean, he is running the 3 deny version. If he open attacks and threatens, like, double deny on my double will, then that's a real win condition. I mean, I've got the leveled up Karma, I have a bunch of spells, and we're not running out of resources here. Yeah, if he wasn't running that version of the deck, there's no way I could go in for something as insanely committal as attacking out turn 9 there. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Spell Shield. Okay, what is that doing? That plus second deny can stop will. Could I have to palm first? Do I have to palm now to just pop the spell shield? So it pops the spell shield and summons a blocker. And I have enough mana to do both the things I need to next turn. It's very easy for him to have the second deny in hands. And once my karma's flipped... So the thing is, I need the will to go off, because I need to stop the Dragon's Kick and the palm. And karma will make it 2 wills. He's used 1 deny in a 3 deny deck. It's very easy for him to have second deny. And if I use will, and if I palm now, it's more mana efficient and I get a blocker. Whereas if he like open attacks, threatening the deny, then suddenly I can be a little screwed. Because I'd have to will. But if he stops the will, then I can palm and then I'll take the bastion off first anyway, right? The only problem is, at that point, I'd get 2 tails, but I wouldn't have a tail that would actually be able to represent a blocker on this attack. I think I'd gain more value out of having a tail for this attack than 2 tails overall, right? This one's close. I kind of don't see it mattering either way. I just get Deathmark? Deathmark is moderately hilarious here. Hello! I mean, I don't think he can stop me stopping his Dragon Kick from going off.
Conflict is all in the mind. Strike firm. Prepare yourself.
So now, this is gonna put 2 wills on the Lee. One of them going through his spell shield. He's gonna have to deny one of them. If he has all 3 denies, then it's gonna be a palm that goes off. But I mean, he's still dead there. So this is 1 deny. Now the 2 palms, the first of the palm is gonna pop the bastion because it resolves in reverse chronological. We got a couple tails. Whee!
I'll see this through. I will not hold back.
I don't know, like look at the difference of this deck build right here. Look at what's happening when we're running Karma and Will of Ionia instead of Zenith Blade and Tasty Faithful.
I taste purple.
Tasty is kind of nice against like some aggro matchups, but it's only good when you have buffs, and the stuff like Zenith Blade is bad against the aggro matchup, so it kind of cancels itself out anyway, right? He's gonna have like 1 more chance to try to kill us. I think I need to use Deathmark next turn on his Lee Sin to stop his 1 last attack preemptively. I can't try to accelerate my own clock with a death mark here. It just doesn't make any sense.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Alright, so here's what we do. You know, Priestess first might actually be important. We need to start getting these fucking Priestesses out of our hands.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
We're low on reactive
Bask
tools.
in her radiant blessing.
Our enemies cannot hide. Conflict is all in the mind. My lands need me. Center your spirit. The dragon lives.
Oh, you're interesting.
He knows I've got the last one in hand. But the only thing he can do with his deck is the second and final concussive palm. He only has one more palm that he can actually do anything to stop me if I go into buff it again. And if the palm gets forced out now, does anything really happen to me? I don't think so. I mean, we're always winning late here. Like, we have every form of late game imaginable. We're not in a hurry. It's like the way we lose this is by rushing ourselves for no reason, right? Keep mana open for Comet. It's kind of sad that we don't get the death mark anymore. I think this is we could have overrode the tail instead. Who knows though. I mean, he can't really do anything without Zenith Blading, right? Why commit? What's the point? Ooh, a Comet. I guess we could kill his Lee Sin now.
I'll see this through.
It's gotta be the safest thing to do. Just combat the Lee Sin here. Is that safe? Why is that safe? What am I worried about? Yeah, not keeping this death mark alive was definitely a misplay. Like, the thing is, he's kind of out of resources. Yeah, Solar Priestess is really good. Now he needs to find, like, Written in the Stars or something.
Sunlight guided my brethren.
It's just a pure resource game, right?
Bask in her radiant
I mean,
blessing.
we're into, like, a really grindy matchup. Like, his top decks right now, he doesn't really have a way to actually, like, end the game or get long-term value.
I will not hold back. Strike firm.
And, like, send our Lee back to our hand.
Prepare yourself.
It is kind of awkward that we don't have, like, good fast purchase here. So, like, using Palm here just to, like, generate a barrier for Lee feels pretty bad. That's true.
Conflict is all in the mind.
That's the nuts.
Choose the right time to strike. I'll see this through.
Yeah, he can't actually really threaten anything long-term without committing something like Zenith Blade that he does not want to commit. This fucking mirror, dude.
Extend your senses. The dragon.
Obviously, you know, slightly better to get Karma for that, but that's okay.
I will not hold back.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
So it's always Priestess here, I think, no matter what. I guess we just keep commenting. Just run him out of Lee Sins, right? Doesn't nothing else matter? He still has 2 denies in his deck. But we can't brick deny with our hands. It's not possible. I mean, sister's adorable.
Sunlight guided my brethren.
Might have a pretty hard time giving Lee Sin barrier here. A second Lee Sin that he reshuffles back could do it. That's about it, right? I wonder what punishes me for playing Comet here, though. Not enough. It's like, Comet for deny is kind of an inevitable trade. There's not really a downside of forcing that trade now. He still has 2 denies left, right? Or does he have 1?
Conflict is all in the mind.
Oh, God. Here's 1 deny. Here's the other one, right? Oh, he only has 1 left. Okay. Dude's screwed. Great.
My lands need me.
And he milled his only Hush, so that's not even a concern of ours. It's kind of nice that that's not a concern of ours. I mean, I'm letting him play cards. I guess it's safer to pass. His eye's not even creating a Dragonling. Great, you got it, buddy. I mean, we're literally just gonna mill him. He's at 12 cards left. What are you gonna do, man? You gotta do something. That's a Lee Sin. Aight. You got a Zenith and hope you got out my Comet, right? What else is happening here? Just Zenith, dude. Just get it down. Just slap that shit on. Ah, fine.
I'll see this through.
Down to 11 cards left.
Strike firm.
I could probably just comment it there. Whatever.
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
Here come.
You got me. Destroyer can just kind of like threaten a 2-turn clock. His deck can't really do anything about the Destroyer.
I am more myself than ever.
It might be Messenger though. It's honestly not that far off.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
I mean, if he's Zenith, I can just punish with Palm and not Comet, right? If he's Zenith on the defensive turn, it's a bit harder. Yeah, I mean, there's that hand state where he does have, like, the last deny. He needs a deny on Will here. So that's his last and final palm. Okay.
I will not hold back.
The dragon
This is a
binds us.
really weird end to a game. This Lee Sin Karma deck creates really weird finishers sometimes. Yeah, you're really gonna have to do that. There we go. So this is why we banked mana. It looked super weird to like burn all that mana, but I think I just have to comment after the Zenith Blade.
I'll see this through.
Because it's his last Zenith Blade. I either have to kill it or force out a deny. There's no middle grounds. It's his last deny, so if I force the deny now, then my will is guaranteed, and then I'm good either way. Pretty sure this is his last deny. Think I saw a 3. Eh.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Spooky.
Conflict is all in the mind. My lands need me. Center your spirit. I will not hold back.
This has been a journey.
I'll see this through.
It definitely could have been a lot cleaner. It's actually scarily close to like the game being lost. There wasn't really a great way for me to protect my karma. The death mark obviously being bricked is kind of the single most preventable thing by far, I think. That one shouldn't have happened. That one definitely shouldn't have happened.
The journey is difficult. Kings will protect you. What is gained when you return malevolence?
I mean, he really just can't interact with my board at all. He's not trying to punish me.
Extend your senses. The dragon himself.
I taste purple.
Should have lethal here. Just making sure.
Choose the right time to strike. Conflict is all in the mind. Strike firmly. Prepare yourself.
Or strange.
Alright. So we're 2-0 in the first set. I think we played fairly clean overall. The first game, I think I played pretty well.
I thank you, dragon.
I made some tight plays. We played around our TF super well. I think our mulligan was good. The second game, I mostly won because I had a better deck. And I made some good plays. He actually played the second game really well. He just was running a shit deck. Which, I know that feeling because I'm running War Mothers. He did, I think he played that second game better than us, actually. I don't know, I made... God, it's so hard to play this deck. Not just any Lee Sin, but this version of Lee Sin is a lot harder to play than the Zenith Blade normal, just like, which is already hard to play, by the way. There's so many different things you can do. Obviously, not playing for Deathmark more was kind of a donkey play. And there had to have been a lot of little things I could have done that I just didn't notice. I don't know. I'm not unhappy with that, though. That's a good start to the day. The final move where we realized he just had one Deny and one Zenith Blade, and we waited to Meteor until after the Zenith Blade, I think was really important. I know that looked really weird. I know that looked really, really, really weird. But I have to use... I have to leave Comet and Comet mana open for his defensive turn before his last attack. Because I have Will, Comet, and Palm, and he has Zenith and potentially Deny. And potentially Pale. We assume he has Lethal. And if he Zeniths on the offensive turn, then I can Palm and Will. But if he Zeniths on the defensive turn, then I can only Comet and Will. Because Palm doesn't work on the defensive turn. Which means I have... And I have to... The Destroyer, I wanted to play that turn, and it's 7 mana. Comet's 6. I have no choice but to bank full. Because I want to threaten the 2-turn clock. So I have to bank full and go Destroyer into the 6-mana Comet. There's just nothing I could have done that turn. I know that pass looks so weird. I know it looked really strange, but there's no other way to play that. There isn't. That being said, I'm sure there were points in that game where there were other ways to play it. I just... God, that fucking matchup. I don't know.